Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sunny Cool and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the diet spoilers for the upcoming week of September 8th, right? 2025. We'll also just be playing the game normally. Okra'Nos the Pooper. And from everything I've seen, he is horrible. So my first thoughts were right. He got nerfed, though. That's the problem. It was going to be a silence on his third trait, and instead it's a curse, right? So, yeah, he was going to be good. But turns out he's a pooper. So don't get him if you haven't got him yet, if you're waiting. I'd say don't get it. We got to set up the stream here, so let's run an auto battle. And I don't even know what the week is. What is the week? Upper right? Drag some. Let's do this while I set up the stream and we do the spoilers. So I do have a thumbnail. It's kind of a booty cheeker. Booty cheekers. It's Saturday. Saturday morning cartoons. Boing. Got the thumbnail. If anybody's still sharing these out, don't know. What else is the Discord for? The main thing it should be for. Sharing out the channel. Funky Town, you're here again. How's it feel to be 1 year older? You're winning, man. You got to the next level. Getting to the next level of life. Alright, let's see. No, it was Funky Town's birthday yesterday. Oops, I forgot to start the fight. Sorry. Not that I'm sure you're super excited to see the auto battler.
Mana surge.
Gems of War. Doot, save. Alright, getting close. Alright, this. This. That's fine. Save. Alright, to the. Hitting the like, turning my ticket to the train. You don't want to be getting on there for free, do you? Gotta hit the like button at least, finger the thumb, you know. But today, yeah, we're gonna just be doing spoilers and then probably just playing the game normally. If you have any questions, let me know. Be a good time to go over it. There was a question. The Soul Forge. Somebody asked, was there any good weapons to craft in the Soul Forge? And I think there's a bunch, if I remember correctly. But I did the. My answer was, hey, I did this on Tuesday on my weekly preview. It's pretty early in the stream, but we can go look at it real fast. Might have been Sean. Can't remember who it was. But I got this, I got that. Okay, let's do the spoilers real quick. Ready? Alright, spoilers for the upcoming week of September 8th, 2025. We have a Suncrest week. Suncrest, Underspire, Suncrest, Epic Trials, Suncrest, Weapons in the Soul Forge, Suncrest, Event Key Drop Table, and Suncrest Glory Shop Troop. The guild event is World Event. Most likely it's going to be a spell damage medal. Equip a troop that hits all enemies with spell damage. Most likely. We'll see though on Monday. I will be streaming on Monday. Mrs. Cindy's off tomorrow, not Monday, so I should be able to stream on Monday. Tuesday, we have Stone Song Eerie as our faction event. Wednesday, we got the little parakeet, Bonnie Rose's bird or something like that. I don't know. Probably not. Somebody's bird. Somebody's parakeet. Lloyd Christmas's parakeet. We have Lloyd Christmas's parakeet on Wednesday. Thursday, we have Stormcaller class. Mostly known for Finesse or call it Zalma teams. Then we have Vault Event that weekend. Another Vault Event. 2 Vault Events in 3 weeks. The reason they did that is because they pushed back Guild Wars by a week. So then they inserted Vault Event. Pushed everything back a week and inserted Vault Event, which is cool. Then the Guild Wars is next weekend, not the weekend after. It's the weekend after next, and it's red restriction. So that's the spoilers. Suncrest Week, World Event, Stone Song Eerie, Lloyd Christmas's Parakeet, Stormcaller class event, and then the Vault event on the weekend. So open up those Vault keys. You had less time, so you might want to get on it right now. Alright, we lost. Alright, so Okra'Nos the Sleeper is not very good. He does a tickle. He's a tickle monster. You see, like, his hands are out like he's tickling? He's a tickle, 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 tickle. Tickle monster. Go check out the stream from yesterday. He is the tickle monster. And he will tickle the enemy and let them have their turn. Saying, tickle, 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 here's your turn. Tickle, 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 here's your turn. So hopefully you didn't just hurry up and get it without thinking, and you waited. But if you're getting every new mythic like your in-game player, like there's nothing, you didn't do anything wrong. You're getting them all anyway. It doesn't matter. You got to get this one because it's new and you don't have it. That's why I got it. It was pretty bad. It's probably one of the worst mythics in the game. It was tickling stuff yesterday. But yeah, let me jump into the chat. Let's see. Funky Town, Yoke the Ham. Looks like a repeat of yesterday, you guys. We got Chad here today, though. Chad is here with the 2, dunking it. Doing the crossover behind his back. Fading away. Shooting a 3. Draining it. Putting the 3 up in the air. Trotting back to defense. If you have time, can you show your Underspire team? I'm using a Skull team and it's okay, but nothing special. Okay, sure. I don't know. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was doing the double Garnisherland, so hopefully you have that. I know it's not super inclusive or whatever you'd want to say. Ice Troll, Stonecaller, Garnisherland's what I was doing. And then somebody asked about the Soulforged weapons. If they're not here, it's going to be the same thing as watching the Tuesday stream. But there was a lot of good ones here, right? This one's good. This one's good. This one's good. This one is one you need to get just because a time issue, like you don't want to wait another 38 weeks to get an ingredient for Dustbringer. This one's good. This one's good. There's lots of good weapons. So get one of those if you don't have it. I was going to put them in order. Doomed Impaler's pretty good. It's a loopy one. I don't know. Glowing Core would be a good choice. Just have an explodey weapon for constructs that's not brown, but blows up brown. Probably can't go wrong with that one. I guess I would get this if you don't have any of them. Just get this just to invest in your future, I guess. It's more annoying to not have that, but any of those, any of the Doomed Blade or the Doomed Shovel or the Stone Slicer or the Glowing Core are all good choices. For the person that asked. But yeah, I might play some Underspire today. I think I'm just going to play the game normally for like an hour or so. So let's just do that. Alright, so what do I do first? I get rid of all my blinkies, stanky blinkies. Let's get our mail. Some good mail. What's good here? We got some glory keys, event key. I need to use I haven't been using those. Alright, offers I'm still going to buy until I get down to 10k gems. Just my own little strat thing I'm doing. Campaign, or we got adventure board, we got green deeds there, I'll have to do that. Lots of good stuff, we got gold, glory, and deeds. The campaign, click this. And I need to look at that. Win 5 PvP battles, so I'll probably do that first. Just to get it out of the way. PvP! I have not been playing very much, just full disclosure. So I probably don't have gold marks. Game is loading for a very long time for some reason. There we go. Flip bomb. Alright, let's see. So I usually, the XP boosters ask me to do this. I should be doing it anyway. Looking for Citadel Wars fights. We got Unrestricted. Can be your sneak peek at the Guild Wars team again that we've seen a bunch of times. Right here, all red. Let's run it. So I like to do whatever the XP booster asks me to do, because it's usually stuff that you should be doing anyway. Right here, I'm looking for yellow or red or brown. Usually yellow or brown. Got some brown. It gets our Shagra up without taking red off the board. Now we could cast Shagra. There's a lot of red. There's not too many skulls, but we got it right here. So I'll just do that. Did not work out. That's why you want to wait for red next. We need yellow. There we go. This will get our team going. Do this. Alright, got our 2 converters up. Do we have a Tyrant Scroll? Yes, right here. Usually Shagra goes after that. Rushing their faces in. Probably just take skulls. Our Shagra is losing, only has 48 HP left, but it's cool. We got lots of summons on this team. It's no big deal. Okay, yellow to skull or green to purple. Don't have it. So, yeah, we can get up Mirage. Green to skull now, or yellow to skull, or green to purple. We don't have any of it. Let's get up our flail. Alright, we'll just flail it most likely. Gets up Shagra. Alright, now we have everybody. We should have some sort of conversion. Come on. Yellow to skull. No. Green to purple. No. Red. Rednecks. No. Mirage, come on. No? Jeez. We don't have anything. So. At least I don't think so. Guess I'll just take yellow. Alright, they're starting to kill my stuff, but watch this. We're going to do a ton of damage and get a summon in there. Bang. Okay, we got this. Got this. And we got this. And they're dead. We still got 4 troops. Sana, you've been super busy. I feel ya. I feel like I got something every day. Something extra every day. And I'm already a slow procrastinator. Self-sabotager. I'm a slow procrastinating self-sabotager having a midlife crisis. So every day is like a struggle. And I've had something extra every day, it feels like, too. So even if I get up with the, you know, wild hair, trying to get stuff done, it's always that extra thing that makes me not able to get things done I want to get done. Need to start getting up earlier and staying up later or something. Today's like my first day where I don't really have like something extra, which is nice. Alright, we do have Mirage, but that's like the last thing, or do we? No, yeah, we do. It's kind of like the last thing I want to cast, though. I'd rather cast Tyrant Scroll or Shagra, but we didn't have those. Alright, we got this big green, got this blue. You always want to check for your conversions first, though, because you don't want to, like, mess them up. So, yellow to skull, no. Green to purple, no. Okay, rednecks, kinda, but not enough. So yeah, let's take the blue out of here because we actually need it. And now we have this. So screw that green. Got all kinds of stuff. Let's get this. Now we have this for sure. Alright. We have this. And they're dead. I like this team. I hope it holds up well in Guild Wars. That'll be the true test. It hasn't gone through Guild Wars yet, but it's done really well in like Citadel Wars and whatnot. Might have been like at the very tail end of the old Guild Wars. I might have had it. I think I did actually. Yeah, I did. I remember. I had it for about a year, I think, at the old Guild Wars, and it did good. I don't think it was like super undefeated, but I think it was like really, like it lost like one time or something over all the red days. All right, let's keep it going. Exactly that, I feel you. Yeah, how was that birthday, Funky Town? Did you go to a script club? Did you throw some bands? Make them dance? Alright. We're entangled, which is kind of the most annoying thing that can happen to this team, is getting entangled. Usually I will use Orpheus medals to try to offset that a little bit. It's not that big of a deal, though. You can still get a win. Like, I'll still do this to keep it on my turn. Even if we don't do too much damage, still keeps it on our turn. We got this. Alright. Do this. Dare challenge me. Keep doing this. We'll keep screwing them up. We'll keep getting Elementalist business. We'll keep, you know, hitting them with Lycanthropy. We're going to screw their team up. So even though I'm entangled up there, it's not that big of a deal. It's annoying and it makes the fight slower. Gives them more of a chance, but still not horrible. Which makes the fight take longer. If I had Orpheus on, I'd feel... I don't know if I have it. Alright, do we have our Hateran Scroll? Yes, we do. Do we have Shegra? Not really. We got this, though. Do we have Shegra? A little bit. Yellow to Skull, no. Let's do this. Get all three converters. Yellow to Skull, no. Green to purple, no. Could do Shegra. Don't have Miraji. Let's just do it. Get an extra turn, do this. See how I'm like still slowly killing them? Even though they have me all tangled up. Still slowly killing them. It's just annoying. Freeze is worse than Entangle. Entangle just slows me down. Freeze can mess me up. Get rid of this. Okay, so, come on. Yellow to Skull. Green to purple. Rednecks. Green to Skull, no. Let's just do this. They're entangled too. It's not like it's gonna backfire. Yellow to Skull, green to Skull, green to purple. Got that. Got this. Got another kill, even entangled. Been entangled the whole fight. Still getting kills. Let's take this in case we have Lightning Strike. Make sure I get it. Probably could have done Hateran Scroll there. Dumb. Alright. I don't see anything. Green to Skull, no. Let's just do our... Let's flail it. Epic. And if they kill my Shagro, that'd be kind of cool because he's entangled, so we could have something that's not entangled. Bogging me down, dude. Where we at? Where we at? Got this. Slowly, slowly working on them. Because the Doom Skulls still do damage even through Entangle. Let's try it. Worked. Got this. Got this. Do this. Got this. 42, come on. Did? This is the first time. Have you ever seen somebody kill an entire enemy team while being entangled? I'm killing them with skulls. And I've been entangled the entire fight, and they're still dying. I've definitely done it before, but I don't know if you guys have seen that before. It's kind of rare that will happen. It's because I'm keeping it on my turn so good, and I'm Elementalist, and I'm Lycanthropy. Pretty much the only way you could do it. Yellow, no. Green, no. Red. Yellow, green, purple, no. This. Got red, but we don't have that. Yellow. It's almost like you want to retreat off of these. Citadel Wars though, so I don't really want to. Do we have... No. Alright, let's just do this. We got one troop left. Come on, die. Got this. Got this. Okay, sure. We have, yes. Yellow, let's go! We got this. This should be fine. No, I didn't mean to cast that. I meant to do this. Pushing the wrong buttons. Alright, 100 durability left. Come on. They're dead! I was entangled the entire fight. From like jump to end, entangled. Still killed him only with skulls. It's like a challenge or something. Challenge run. Can you kill a PvP Citadel Wars enemy while being entangled the entire fight with skulls? I did it. Should be an achievement. Let's put on Orpheus so that doesn't happen again though. So Orpheus would have cleared it at some point throughout that fight. So we'll put Orpheus on. That's what I normally have on anyway. Alright, here we go. Got 3 more fights with this. Anita with the gifted, thank you so much. Appreciate you running out there with Chad. We need it. We need it. It's the 6th of September. It's going by quick. It's crazy. We're living on the edge a little bit here. We're on the cliff. Looking over the edge of a cliff. Thelma and Louise, like the end of the movie. Put ourselves in a position. Nah, it's alright. It was fine. It was okay. I'm kidding. Alright, yellow to skull, no. Green to purple. It looks so close, but I don't see it, per se. Nah, I don't see it. Okay, so... Just grab some blue. Alright, yellow to skull. We got it. Got this. Got this again. I wish I had Shegra. Got that though. We could do this. Now we got that. Has anybody out there tried this team? I don't know that anybody has, but I think maybe one person said that they tried it and it worked really good. But other than that, I'm not going to do this because I literally have Shegra, so I don't want to screw it up with like Lightning Strike or like Cascades or anything, even though I need blue. So I'd rather do this. That's the most important thing. Yellow to skull. Green to purple. No. Okay, Shegra. Kinda. Redneck's right here. Not very many spots though. Could go here. Let's try it. We win. This is one of those situations where the enemy was almost dead and I was making it a brain buster when it didn't need to be a brain buster. I do that a lot. Could have just took skulls maybe and killed them, and I was busy looking at conversions. Alright, let's take off our swift metals, because I don't need them for this fight. What is that weapon? It's called the Flail of Guard. It's not even necessary for this team. I just like it because of its you know, it uses yellow. Like the rest of our team isn't using yellow. It blows up blue, which is kind of this is my main character of the team, so I like that it blows up blue. It summons. It also has like a barrier, shielding. So in case you do lose your first slot and you need to summon, you can at least barrier yourself. It blesses itself. Just one of the better, like, explodey weapons. It doesn't really fit this team as far as, like, what, you know, it does Swords Edge allies, and I have, like, no Swords Edge on my team. But that's not a big deal. I'm more using it to mana generate and summon. But you can maybe find a better weapon. It just has to be red, a red weapon, to make the team still a red team. So it's not even, like, this might not even be the best weapon for this team. It's just never, if something's working for me, I stick with it. I don't like to change things for, like, just because, you know. I'm more of a, if it's not broke, don't fix it type of dude. So it's been working for me. I've been keeping it. Mostly because it's yellow and explodes blue and summons. Alright, so usually I look for yellow or brown first thing smoking. You either want to get up your flail or your Shagra. So we got brown here. And we can get some purple. Alright, still looking for brown and or yellow. If we don't have either one of those, we go for red. Okay, we got both of our, not all of our converters, but two of them. So we're going to look for yellow to skull. We don't have it. We're going to look for green to purple. We don't have it. And then we're going to look for red next. We got it here. We got it here. We got it here. It's close. I don't know. We'll just try it. It worked. Went to the top one. Alright, so yellow to skull again or green to purple again. Don't have it. I think I'm just going to take yellow. Get up the flail. Alright. Yellow to skull. Always got to look for that. Green to purple. Got to look for that. Don't see it. Green to skull. No. Okay, we'll flail it. Change the board up, get some mana, get Shaker up. Look at that. That was cool. Alright, now we gotta find... Do we have it? I always look for yellow to skull first. Don't see it. Then I look for green to purple next. Don't see it. Then I look for red next to skulls. Definitely don't have that. And then green to skull. Don't have that. Okay, let's take this. Something might change. Okay, so now we gotta look for it all again. Yellow to skull, no. Green to purple. No. Red next to skulls. Not really. And green to skull. Not really. Alright, let's flail it. Change the board up again. There we go. There should be something. There's a lot of red. We could cast Shagra at least. But we'll still look for Hateran Scroll first. Yellow to skull, no. Green to purple, no. Alright, let's just do this. Alright, now we can follow it with this. And... their first slot's dead. Second slot's dead. Yellow to skull, green to purple, no. Red next to skulls, kinda. Bang. Yeah, let's just take that. Let's do this. And they're dead. Alright, one more fight, and then we'll be done satisfying both PvP Citadel Wars and the XP booster. And we're getting gold marks. Doing PvP like you should be anyway, you know? Like, the way we're playing the game is like getting a lot of stuff done that we need to get done all as soon as possible. Alright, remember yellow and brown. You could take skulls, but I'm more interested in getting mana than taking skulls. I'll take some yellow. we'll do it again. And we're gonna blow it up. Hopefully get everybody up. Pretty much. Alright, yellow to skull, or... Okay, we got green to purple right here. We're gonna do it. That usually lines us up somehow. It doesn't make sense. So look at that. All that damage. Okay. Flail it. Yellow to skull. Okay, we got this. Somehow, it usually... Let's get rid of this, though. Or it just works like that. I don't know. Then this. See that? Go back and forth. They're dead. Alright, that's PvP. Got it done. Morning, Jamrix. We satisfied that. The collect 3 hourly income is just going to happen over time. I can't really force that. But we can get out of PvP for now. And the next thing I would do is probably Adventure Board. Got green deeds there. I'm going to do it all. I'm just going to use my Chrysanthrax team so I can get it done as quickly as possible. Probably should put on my Nishas instead of my Orpheus. Alright, you don't want to get up?
Mana surge.
A lot of people will be using like Rowan for this, but I already have all my classes on 100, so I don't need to do that. My dog is dreaming. Anybody have a dog and they have dreams? They make little noises? What my dog's doing? He does that a lot. He must dream a lot. Good morning. Trey with the 5. Thank you so much, bro. I can't hear you. Is it not working good? Is it not working good? Oh, are you talking about let me check it out. Are you talking about like Dumb and Dumber or something? Or what was that movie? I must have said it earlier, huh? Anyway, we got Chad, we got Anita, we got Trey. Sky Monkey's here. Lester Banana got the gifted. A 9er. Yoke says I'm at 300 VP, but I need to do PvP until I pass to get more gold marks per day. Yeah, that is a thing. Like at the beginning of the season, sometimes you won't get gold marks like right away. First of all, you have to be on the winning alliance. Second of all, you have to do your Citadel Wars fights the day before. Third of all, you have to have like enough VP to qualify or whatever it is to get the gold marks, which at like the very beginning of the season you might not get. You could be on the winning alliance and do your Citadel Wars and not get gold marks the next day because it's just the beginning of the season and you need to build up a little bit first. But usually with the like the second or third week I start getting my gold marks. So just hang in there, you'll get them. Tommy Boy, that's what it's from. Sounds good, good. Yeah, little barks during his dreams. Yep. It's like... Dude, dogs have like superpowers, you know? Like they can smell so good. I was eating this like, I was eating a granola bar or something. And I always like... I know I'm not supposed to, like with dogs, you're not really supposed to like feed them like human food. But I always throw them like a little bit. I'm not giving them like an entire granola bar, but I'll like give him a tiny piece and then I take a bite, he takes a bite, I take a bite, he takes a bite. I'm just throwing him tiny little pieces like so he can taste it. And this morning, like he always knows when I'm like no matter what. And it's not even the sound. You'd think it would be like the sound of the wrapper. But it's not that. It's like as soon as I like bite into it, he smells it from like a mile away. It's ridiculous. I was all the way downstairs in the kitchen. I have him up here in the office space, and I usually eat him up here. And he's sleeping in the bed. He is literally, he's under covers, sleeping. He's under covers sleeping. I take the granola bar, I go all the way downstairs, I go all the way in the kitchen, which is almost as far away. The only way I could be further away is if I was in the basement. I'm about as far away as I can get without being in the basement. And I take the first bite of the granola bar, and here he comes running down the stairs, trying to get his share of it. He's like, dude, how do they smell so good? Like, it's a crazy superpower. No matter what I do, he knows when I try to, like, do it. Sometimes I just, like, want to see, like, is he gonna notice? So that's why I went all the way down the kitchen to take a bite of it, just to see if he would. And then I was so surprised, like, dude, here he comes. Like, no way. I can't believe it. How did he know? How do you get 150k VP and PvP? I don't. That's how I do it. I don't do it. You would have to do, like, grind every day. Like, grind a certain amount every day. So if I was going to go for 150,000 VP and PvP, I would jump on the, every day I would do my Citadel Wars. Every day I would do my gold marks. Every day I would do my monolith battles. And then I would, you'd have to farm. You'd have to go to, like, the purple restriction and just, like, do the easy, the lowest level enemy just over and over and over with Chrysanthrax or something. And just do a certain amount of VP a day. If you want to get it, like, however long the season is, you just have to get it within the season. You don't have to, like, depends what you're going for. Like, why are we getting 150,000 VP? Are you trying to do it in a week or in a month? I would just, like, split it up over however many days I was trying to get it in. If you're trying to get it in a season, it's like, what, like, a long time, so. But I would just do a certain amount per day. I'd make myself, like, okay, you're going to get this much per day. But I would start with Citadel Wars, Gold Marks, Monolith. Make sure you do the Monolith buff in, like, a spot where you have a team, a farming team. That way it applies to your farming team, because that's the one you're going to use the longest. I don't know, I need to do that. I'm kind of taking a little bit of a break off the game at the moment. Kind of discouraged a little bit last month. So I'm kind of just doing the bare minimum at the moment. I don't know. I'm probably not going to, like, continue. I'm not going to do that forever. I'm just kind of taking a little slight break without taking a break type of thing. Not taking a break, but I'm doing the bare minimum to stay in my guild at the moment. Alright, so got all my adventure board stuff. Let's go do the dungeon. Hopefully that doesn't lead into me, like, quitting the game. I don't think it will. I'm just kind of take a week or two off, play as the least I can, and see if it gets better or not. Alright, I'm doing 1-3-5 because we decided on that when I wanted to change. You know, in that period where I was still doing the old 3 rooms and then I was doing the new 3 rooms, I got 3 perfects in like 4 or 5 days, so it's pretty cool. Alright. Okay. Oh, we're still good. I'm gonna go here. No! It's all top row. Poop. Poop on the floor. Alright. So I did my XP booster, I did my adventure board, I did my dungeon, I did my PvP. Next up, I need to do some guild stuff for sure, because that's my main priority at the moment this week. I have to get enough to not get them mad at me. Which I've satisfied all the requirements already, but I should probably do some journey. So this is my low level team. I forget what my high level is, so we'll make it from scratch again. I think it was weapon. I had like a good Stonehammer like team too, but I'm still pretty early. I think the best way to go would be the ruby weapon. The ruby weapon. And then the troops, I remember Excavator was one of them. Where's he at? Right here? Who else? Was it King Highforge, maybe? I think so. 50% start, Excavator, who's then going to get up Ruby Weapon. I think that's the team. I don't know. Let's get brown and purple. That's fine. Class. Could do a dwarf class because we're using King Highforge. But we don't have to. That would make Cormac hit hard, better. I guess we can try it. What is it, Rune Priest? Yep. Alright, let's make sure. Got Serendipity. Vanguard. Mentor. Stone Mastery. Yeah, I think I did this before. Alright, let's see how it goes. Excavator's gonna make a bunch of red to get up the ruby weapon. Cormac can make some brown to get up the ruby weapon. The King Highforge 50% starts the ruby weapon. So everybody's just helping the ruby weapon get up, pretty much. This might not be like the best for super deep in the journey of it. If you're going for the achievement or something, you might want to try something else. But this will work good if you're just trying to do your little fair share of the journey event. Alright, already got Nishas on. I might make a video about like how to not get kicked out of a guild. Or, you know, like how to do your fair share, that way. I don't know. I'm not very good at that, though. Alright, we gotta hit brown. Usually it's my mouth that gets me kicked out, not my gameplay. Like, for example, you want to not be in the bottom, which I'm probably in the bottom right now. So I want to make sure I'm not in the bottom. Oh, I'm not even close. Dang, I'm barely... So, you know, nobody's going to be looking at me when we got all these freaking zeros. This is more of a early game strategy. Like when you join your first guild and you're still opening all your kingdoms. Or like your second guild, really. Like your first guild, no, they should never kick you out. If they kick you out, then it's not a good first guild. Right? So if you're a beginner joining your first guild, there should be no reason they should kick you out. They should just want people in their guild. And if you can, eventually, you know, you give gold to the guild, you participate in the guild events and stuff like that. If you want to give back to them for letting you join their guild early. But then, like, your second guild, that's when you would start thinking about, like, okay, I want to make sure I at least give a little bit, I at least do a little bit, I do the guild event a little bit, and then you never want to be in the bottom screen here. So you always try to be up at least 23, 22, 21, 20. Which, I'm a high-level player. I should be doing way more, but I'm kind of taking a break. But I'm trying to take a break without... while still, like, if I'm going to play, it's going to be guild stuff. Alright, Excavator. We got 2, we got 2, we got 1, we got 3. Okay, we did not kill that. Fine, though. Do this. Journey is one of those, like, you get less miles if you lose a troop, if you take forever. That's what I was saying. Like, this will be great for getting, like, a nice foundation of points. And then maybe you use a different team if you're going for, like, the achievement or first place or something. Still work, though. If you wanted to stick with this, you'd just cast the ruby weapon twice. Which isn't that bad. See how quick it's getting up to be casted once. And then you just have to do a little bit of work to cast it twice. Not that big of a deal. Alright, Chad's going back to work. Not miss anything? Sean's here. Tommy boy. Yoke says once you hit 800k in the season, then you get the max gold marks. Trying to get the mythic? Yoke says I think it's 5 or 7 gold marks per day. Mark would know for sure. I mean, you know me, I don't want to encourage you to get the crappy PvP mythic, Yoke, but that's like your own little goal. What's the macro for this diet? Diet spoilers. Yeah, Doom Spade's a good one. You need a little over 10k VP every day to make it to 800k. Yeah, I use Doom Spade in my second team, my mid team. I'm the think of your weapons guy. A lot of people try to force, like, the troops. But when the troops suck, think about your weapons. What we got? 1, we got 2, we got a lot right here. Still, okay, we need more mana. Oh, of course they had to summon. Alright, I don't have to do, like, too much of this, I guess. Let's do 4 more fights. I'm not in the basement. I'm not the problem. Alright, we got 1, we got 1, we got 3. With a red, though, so we got 3 without a red. That's better. Sure. A Cormac. Will this kill? Yeah. Alright, 3 more. I will not get the PvP mythic until all my kingdoms are 2030. I was just trying to get more gold marks by getting my VP up to 800k to maximize my gold. Yeah. Gold marks are great for books for sure. That's okay, that's a good idea. I like that. You know, anybody can do whatever they want in the game. You know me, I gotta make sure there's people watching, after, there's people lurking, like, I always gotta, like, be the technically you shouldn't go for the PvP mythic because it's horrible, you know? You gotta get your books. I gotta be that guy. Alright, what, 2 more? 2 more? 2 more, and then we'll do... We got Underspire, we got Bounty. I'm trying to touch, like, a little bit of everything before I get out of here today. Go play some EverQuest with Trey. We got 1, we got 2, we got 1, we got 1, we got 1. Alright, we got 2 here. There we go. Could do this, kill 2. Dang. Alright, 1 more. And I'll do Underspire and Bounty, at least a little bit of each. Anything else anybody needs, for sure, like have any questions, want me to show anything, like for sure, I'm here for you. But just let me know. I swear I'm gonna make a video about driving. Like, it's in the back. It's like I'm gonna find like a program where I can draw it out and like just rant and rave about like each situation. Like 2 little drawings with, I don't know. I'll figure it out one day. One of those harebrained ideas I'll probably never do, but that and some more ranty videos about other things. I wish I was good at editing. I'm not a YouTuber, though. I'm more of a streamer. I've never been, like, a good editor. It's not my thing, though. It's not really my thing. I like to play the games. I'm pretty good at the games. I'm good at, like, teaching people. You know. I'm decent at streaming. I've never been good at editing, though. And you have to be, like... It That's like the main thing for real. If you want to be a YouTuber, get good at editing. I mean, you can't like suck at talking. You can't suck at the game. You know, it's like temp poles like always, but I never had the editing temp pole. I just don't like it. It's too boring, and you know, I make this whole video. I record the footage. Maybe I have to do the audio over the footage. Maybe I'm doing it live. Then you have to rewatch your own crap and like meticulously go through every second of it, cut stuff out, add in stuff, like put a fart noise here and a gif there. Like, that's not my favorite thing ever. Like, that sucks. That sounds really boring. I guess like the end result would be cool, but it's like a lot of boring, meticulous work for an end product that may or may not get views. So it never appealed to me to do like a lot of editing. But I'm thinking about it, like making a ranty video with some editing. Try it out. Okay, what do we got? We got Bounty or Underspire. Somebody already asked about Underspire, so I could show some of this. I have not bought torches this week. Hope I'm going the right way. Just trying to like not make this super public that I'm not playing the game so much, but it's not gonna be forever or anything. Guess if you didn't watch my stream today, you wouldn't know. Green to brown. Go Garnisherland. Right now we only need one. We don't even really need to have two at the moment, but it's like the restriction's horrible. I couldn't figure anything else out. Let's go highest level. Let's try to make it to like the door or the dragon or something. I've been playing more EverQuest, but I've been sucking at it and dying. So I've just been sucking at everything lately. Hey, we found the door. Alright, we gotta find the dragon now. That was too quick. About to beat Dark Souls on New Game Plus. I don't think I've ever done that before. Not like just never took the time to do it. I could have done it like 3 weeks ago, but I've been farming. Leveling up boss weapons and crap. Trying them out. Seeing what I like. We need blue. No? Alright.
Mana surge.
Now we got it.
Mana surge.
I think a new account playthrough would do me well at the moment. Be good for me. I don't know if it'd be good for the channel, but that would get me back into the game. Alright, now we gotta find the dragon. I like this way. You listen to me? Thanks. Hey, it's for your own good, you know what I mean? Like, I'm always thinking about, like, how, you know, the best way to, just to help you guys, like, not have to spend as much time and money on the game. I don't understand, like, any other advice. Why? I don't know. I feel like me being free to play is, like, what makes my advice so good for everybody. It'd be like if you make a lot of money and then like some super duper cheapskate coupon clipper that's really good at saving money gives you advice, and you're like a rich dude with all kinds of money, and now you got this dude like teaching you how to clip coupons and save money like everywhere you go. You're just gonna have more money. Like, it's gonna be awesome. You're gonna be rich and cheap coupon clipper. Like, that's kind of what it's like. Like, you can spend money on the game, that's awesome. Everybody should, probably, except for me. But if you got all the strats of a free-to-play player, and you're spending money, it's just, like, that much better. It's like the cheat code. Be like a rich person taking advice from a coupon-clipping cheapskate. They'll never not be rich. Alright, let's find this dragon. And then we'll go do some bounty. Maybe get it like the next reward or two. I knew that was an extra turn. What do we need? We need yellow, blue, purple. Bang. They need to put on like a competition for Gems of War. They need to put a competition. They need to have like a hold, like, you know how like with like Fortnite they go somewhere and they have like a competition, like a tournament. We need something like that for Gems of War. I don't know how they would do it and like what game mode it would be or how it would work, but you should do something like that. Like invite all the best Gems of War players and like, I don't know, like have like a Gems of War triathlon or obstacle course or something like that. Like whoever gets it done fastest or whoever makes it the furthest, or like, hey, you gotta do an arena. You gotta do an arena without losing a fight, like 8-0, no death arena, and then you gotta do pure 500 whatever faction, like it'd be random or something, and then you gotta do epic trials 350, and probably that's it. Do those 3 things back to back to back, and whoever does it the fastest. Whoever can do an 8-0 arena, no losses, and then a pure 500 faction event, faction, and then a level 350 epic trials, and it'll be the same for everybody. So like it'd be the devs running it or something, so they could say, all right, here's your team, it's the same team for everybody, and then here's your pure faction, it's the same for everybody, and then here's your epic trials, it's the same for everybody, same stats, same troops, same. And it's like me and Tacit and whoever and whoever and whoever. And like see who can get it done first or fastest or something. Like just invite a bunch of people. I don't know, like 50 people. I don't care. I would be there. I would do it. See who's the best. Like anybody can spend a bunch of money on the game and use Chrysantherax. And anybody can spend 10 hours a day playing the game, but who could do that? Like, who's the best? Who's the best at the game? Not who can spend the most time on the game or spend the most money on the game. Like, who's actually the best at playing the game? Who's the best? Like, let's do Arena, and then Epic Trials, and then Pure Faction 500, and see who gets it done first. I would bet on myself for sure. What up, Ken Grim? You too, man. I have lots of good ideas for this game. I don't always remember all of them, but I say them on stream. Somebody could go back and like, oh yeah, the PvP vault event, or the overworld instead of the underworld. Rework arena, rework treasure hunt, add leaderboard to arena events, I don't know. What if there's a vault event leaderboard? Whoever gets the most pity keys or something. You're back? Your phone overheated? Oh yeah, the sauna. You're in the sauna, and sauna's in the live stream. Trey's in the sauna, and sauna's at the live stream. 2 different kinds. Alright, we need yellow. I want to get the troll. There we go. See, the troll gets up the weapon or Garnisherlin for real. And the weapon can get up Garnisherlin, hopefully. Yep. It's like the first 2 troops are there to get up the second 2. Later on, I'm going to get up both Garniturlands, not just one. I mean, that's the idea. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but the idea of the team. Today's Saturday, so I'd still be playing tomorrow. So I'll get a little further. Or we'll see, I don't know. I'm not going to say 100% I'll play tomorrow. I don't like saying stuff I'm not actually going to do. I'm not sure. Alright, we got 12 and 9, or we could do 9. This looks alright. Nope. Still puts up more for that. Alright, can we find the dragon? Come on. Oh, it does, I know. That makes my phone die, like, so fast, YouTube. I have such a piece of junk phone, I swear. It's not even that old, either. It's just this world we live in where they want you to buy something. You're not allowed to have a phone for 10 years anymore. You're only allowed to have a phone for 3 years. You got to buy a new phone every 3 years. That's the world we're living in. It's so stupid. Since when is that cool? Are we all smart? It sounds dumb. Like we're all idiots. So I'll buy a new phone every 3 years. Or every year, or every 2 years. Like, they're making them so they break, so you can't use them. And then we have to buy a new one every 3 years. You're just giving a bunch of money to some rich guy every 3 years. It's a slight upgrade. It's annoying. Like, my phone's probably 4 years old or something. I don't know. Maybe 5. And it's so slow. It's like a piece of It's like a brick. Anytime, like, if there's an emergency and I need my phone to do something, dude, it's gonna take like 5 minutes, so I'm probably screwed. Like, just when I need a light all of a sudden. At night sometimes, like, I need a light real quick. Takes way too long. Instead of 15 seconds, it takes like a whole minute to get a light out. Or instead of, like, it should take like 5 seconds or less, but it takes like 30 seconds. I'm exaggerating a little bit. If I need to look at a text real fast, like, oh no, what'd they say? I'm turning right now, I gotta go left or right. I'm in my car, which way do I go? You know, I'm trying to look at my phone. Nope. I go right down the middle and fly off a cliff. Let me answer this phone call, right? My daughter was kind of feeling a little bit under the weather this morning, so I need to pay attention to my phone today in case the school calls. Well, somebody calls my phone, I'm trying to answer it and it don't answer. Pushing the button, like push to answer, and it don't answer it. And then that happened the other day, dude. Okay, so it was the washing machine. So they were coming somewhere between 11 and 2 or whatever. You know how it goes. So they called me at 10 something because I'm supposed to be like the first stop off the truck because I told them like I got to go to the bus stop. Like I can't be here past 2, and so they put me down like as the first person off the truck type of deal. So they called me at 10 something, and I was trying to answer it. I was doing something. Like no one ever is like sitting there staring at their phone waiting for a phone call. Usually you're doing something, right? So I was doing something. I don't remember what it was, but I was doing something. So then I have to like scramble, grab my phone, and I'm like trying to accept the call, but it already rang like 3 or 4 times, and like the button wasn't working. So I'm trying to hit the button, and it's just like doing nothing. So then they stop, you know, they hang up before I can answer. So then I'm calling them back like 1 minute later. They called me. I'm calling them right back. Like I called them right back like a minute later. Once my phone stopped being stupid, I was calling them back. They're on to the next person already. They're calling Mrs. Senny. They're calling my mom, my aunt, my grandma. They're calling like everybody else. Now it's this whole fiasco just because I didn't answer the phone like immediately, even though I called them right back. And it was funny because they're on the line with like, you know, Uncle George. They're on the line with freaking Uncle George, and I'm calling them, and they put me on hold because they're on the phone with Uncle George, who's like, who is it? What? Oh, yeah? Yeah? Well, I don't know. Well, where are you from? Where are you at? Oh, yeah? You washing machine? I might need a washing machine. Yeah, I know him. Yeah. Oh, is he get one today? Oh. Yeah, well, you guys got dryers and stuff? They're on the freaking phone with somebody else on the, you know, and I'm calling them right back. Now they got me on hold. The person they really need to talk to while they're talking to, oh, you got dryers? You got is he get one? Oh, today? Okay. Well, you know, I might need to stop by up there one time. And oh, you know Bill? I know Bill. Yeah, Bill works up there. Yeah, he used to work with me. He used to weld. You know, we was welding together. We went to welding school together. And, you know, I might need a fridge. You guys got fridges? And I'm on the other freaking line on hold. Listen to the hold music. I called right back. So dumb. So then, then Uncle George is calling me. Like, it wasn't literally Uncle George, but I think it's funnier. So then Uncle George is calling me, like, why aren't you answering the phone, bro? They're trying to get a hold of you. And then Mrs. Senny's like, why is Uncle George calling me? I'm like, dude, I called him right back, dude. Called him right back, now they're calling everybody. And then everybody else is involved calling everybody else. Now it's like 5 people talking about my stupid washing machine because my stupid phone wouldn't answer the phone call right away. And I called them right back too, and now 5 people are involved. And I'm on hold. Because I called right back. But they're talking to like somebody who doesn't even know what's going on for like 30 minutes while I'm just sitting on hold. And they could switch over. I'm like texting Uncle George like, hey, I am on hold. And while they're talking to you, so if you can get off the phone, like then they can actually talk to me and I can get my washing machine if you would just get off the phone. But I'm on hold right now because of you. Because you're just talking to them. Happened to me the other day. Stupid phone wouldn't answer. I'm not usually like super excited to be answering phone calls, but that day I knew something was happening, so I was like ready. Of course I'm not staring at it though. I'm never doing that. Like ready. I'm ready to answer it. I'm waiting. I hope somebody calls me today. I better hold it in my hand and get it ready. Quick draw McGraw here. My phone. No, I don't care. I'm never hoping to talk to somebody on the phone. But I was ready, and then it still didn't work. Pushing the button, it was acting like I was doing nothing. And you know how you like tap your phone? You're like, go on, you know? Do it. I wouldn't do it. Got mad. Wouldn't do it. Okra'Nos the pooper. Alright, what do we need here? We need blue. Buckle my shoe. We need Garnisher Land. Alright, I'm trying to find the... Oh, we got the dragon. That was the dragon. Alright, first dragon's pretty good. Like, if you don't do nothing, you should at least go to the first dragon. Like, get Ritz. Get an orb. Get our tribute. Alright, now we're gonna do some bounty, and then, you know, I'm gonna do a little bit of bounty, then I got to go. I'm on 20. I did pretty good yesterday, just on that stream. Got my reward 15. Let's try to get... I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Let's see how many points I get. I can probably get the next reward at least. Let's get that next reward. Let's get number 16. And you guys let me know if you have any questions or want me to rant about washing machines. I'm really good at driving rants. That's my favorite, because I drive every day, and there's dummies every day. They're doing stupid construction over here right now. They don't need to do. That's my favorite, too. I love when they do that. I love when they do construction. I love when they, like, block you into your own neighborhood so you can't leave. That's super fun. And there's like one guy doing work and 3 guys standing around. It's my favorite. I hope they're paying them good to do nothing. They're like repaving my roads, and there's nothing wrong with the roads. That's like when the dentist fixes your teeth when there's nothing wrong with your teeth. It's like, that's the world we live in, dude, I swear. You gotta get a new phone every 2-3 years. You can't have the same phone for more than like 3 years or 2 years. And then they're gonna repave the roads no matter what, whether there's something wrong with them or not. They won't fix the road with the big pothole in it, but they're gonna fix the perfect road with nothing wrong with it. Isn't that stupid? That's where I live, at least. That's how my life is. And then you got Uncle George answering the phone from the washing machine place when they just called you, and you're calling them back, but now you're on hold because he's talking to them. You had to put somebody else down on there in case you don't answer. And then the washing machine people, they went to the wrong house. This is my life, I'm telling y'all. How does that happen? I watched them. They went to the wrong house. I had to run out there and be like, yo, you're at the wrong house, dummy. You got a washing machine? They're like, yeah. I said, well, you're at the wrong house. Like, oh, but it says this. I said, well, I don't care what it says. It's mine. You're at the wrong... Somebody doesn't know how to write. Pull it in over here. And then he was like debating. There's like this gentle slope. A gentle slope down to the back door, and then there's no stairs. If you go in the back door, there's no stairs. You just go through a bedroom, and it's like easy. I brought the other washing machine in that way, and it was easy. It wasn't easy because it was super heavy, but it was better than going down the basement stairs or something. He like wanted to look at both ways. He wouldn't even trust me. I'm like, alright bro, if you go in the front door, you're gonna have to go up the stairs to the door, and then you're gonna have to go through the living room, through the kitchen, and then down some very steep basement stairs. I said, if you go around back, it's a gentle slope, no stairs. Just go through one door. He's like, alright, let me take a look. He's like, yeah, we're gonna go in the back door. I mean, I know you are. I already told you this. You're the expert, though. And then he had like a dude with him that was doing nothing. I think he was like training or something actually, because he didn't know anything. So the one guy did everything, and the other guy kind of just was watching. Hey, I already got it. Look how fast that was. You can get all rewards on bounty like pretty quick. All right, let's do 4 more fights. Phone rant, yeah. There's so much traffic yesterday, too. For, like, no reason. There wasn't a wreck or anything. Like, what are we doing here? Like, why? People love to, like, try to stop at the stoplight. Like, it's their favorite thing ever. Like, they can't wait. They're anticipating it. They're hoping they get chosen to be stopping at the stoplight. They got nothing better to do, so they can't wait for that yellow light so they can slam their brakes on. It's like they're hoping for it. The light is green, they're in front of me, and they're like, oh boy, I hope it turns yellow so I can slam my brakes on and stop at this stoplight. That's what it feels like every time. When I'm like behind somebody and we're going through a green light, I feel like the person in front of me. This may just be me, but I feel like they're hoping for a yellow light so they can slam their brakes on. Or they can slow down a lot, that way I can't make it through. Like, they're looking in their rearview mirror, like, hoping. Like, dude, I wish this would turn yellow so I can make sure this person behind me can't make it through the light. That's my goal in life, and I can't wait. It'd be my favorite thing. That'd be the best part of my day if I can make this guy behind me have to stop at this stoplight. So I'm going to go as slow as I can and try to get the red light. Or try to get the yellow so I can speed through there so he has to stop. I'll go just slow enough so he has to stop. That's what people be doing around here. Stupid. It's like, just go, dude. Just go. Please. But looking around. They all look around at each other like they're all long-lost freaking cousins. Want to stare lovingly into each other's eyes while they're driving or something. It's like, look at the road and drive. Quit looking at each other and being weird. Long-lost kissing cousins. Staring at each other. They're going on a date while they're driving or something. Just freaking drive. Get out of my way. If you're gonna go on a weird driving date with random strangers next to you driving, then get out of my way. Can I just go home, please? Can I get to my destination? While you guys are on your weird kissing cousin driving date? Looking at each other, looking in all your mirrors like... caring way too much about what the person next to you is doing in their car. Just drive. Get out of the way. Then they expect that you're doing the same thing. I'm never doing that. I don't care what you look like. I don't care anything about you. I don't care. I don't care what you're trying to do over there. I don't care. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care where you're going. I don't care what you're driving. I don't care what you're listening to. I don't care if you're trying to get in my lane or not. I don't give a crap. You're in the wrong lane. You chose the wrong lane. It's your own fault. You should have gotten this lane 5 minutes ago. It's your own fault that you're in the wrong lane, not mine. You're in the wrong lane, idiot. You are. You chose that wrong lane, not me. So it's not my responsibility to be, oh, you sure? Hey, you. Wait, did you get in the wrong lane again, Bill? Well, you know, I'll let you in front of me, because I'm looking at you, of course. Because you're my kissing cousin that I'm trying to date while I'm driving. So, of course, I'm looking over there at you, Bill. And, of course, you're in the wrong lane again. So, of course, I'm looking at your blinker while you're trying to flag me down so you can get in front of me because you're in the wrong lane again because you suck at driving. Sorry, Bill. Let me let you over again. Get on over, Bill. We all know that you suck and you're in the wrong lane again. No, I'm not looking at you. I don't care. I don't want to look at anybody. I want to just get home. Just get out of my way. And how about choosing the right lane next time instead of, like, hoping somebody lets you over. And then get mad because they don't. You chose the wrong lane, and then you're going to get mad when somebody doesn't let you over. Remember when you chose the wrong lane? Do you remember that part? Oh, you forgot about that? You just remember the part where you get mad because nobody let you over? Well, what about the part where you chose the wrong lane and you're in the wrong lane because you're an idiot? What about that part? You know, remember that? Remember the whole cause of the problem, which is you? Remember that? Well, why are you so mad because nobody's letting you over? Because you're an idiot and you're in the wrong lane. Why don't you choose the right lane next time, stupid? There's this one bridge where everybody, like, gets in the wrong lane all the time. So annoying. It's been there for years. And they act like it's new. And they always get in the wrong lane. And they're always trying to force themselves over into the other lane. And they get mad if you don't let them. And they're the idiots in the wrong lane. Alright, one more. You're like, they gotta be looking at me. I mean, we're driving. We're driving. We always look at each other. Sexually looking at each other in our eyeballs. I'm busy. I'm not looking at you. I might be making sure you're not wrecking into me or something, but that's about it. Alright. I think that's it. The city has to use the funds, otherwise they will lose them. If they don't use $500K to fix roads every year, then they only allocate $250K the next year. I wish they'd fix, like, a road that needs fixing then. Let me think. I'd probably think of, like, some roads with some potholes in it right now. And it's definitely not, like, they fix roads that, I think they fix, like, easy to fix roads. You know? Even if they don't want to fix, like, a road with potholes in it. They just want to go, like, hey, let's fix this one. Remember how easy it was last time? Let's fix it again. Let's fix that one road again and again and again. Let's make sure those people can't get out and they have to drive through the grass and have to wonder how they're going to get out and go to work. While I just stand here. We all watch Fred work. You were watching Married with Children? Oh boy, Al is the best. I know, dude. I was watching that too the other day on YouTube, like some, like, clips of him It's like 20 things you didn't know about Married with Children or something. There's like 2 different kids that... It wasn't always like David Faustino and, what's her face? The neighbor lady, like, doesn't like Al in real life. Marcy. Like, they hate each other in real life. That you could tell on the show. Like, they actually hated each other. Like, for real. King of the Hill? Didn't say they made smart choices. Where do you find Dragonite Gnome bait from? I don't know, bro. I've never had it. I think you have to buy it with money or something, right? Is there even... Dragonite Gnome bait. Do we even have that? I've never had it before. Sorry. How would you get Dragonite Gnome bait? There's Pet Gnome bait. I don't know. I don't do the bait stuff. Is there even Pet Gnome bait? Where do you get that? Is that stuff you paid for? Somebody in the chat might know. Dragonite Gnome bait? Is that a thing? You have to buy it, yeah. So I'm not the type of dude to ask. I'm a free-to-play dude. That's one of my weaknesses. Like, I don't know much about, you know, buying stuff. The one thing I, like, buy the Dragonite, or buy the Death Knight armor. Usually you buy the passes, like the Kingdom Pass and the Campaign Pass. But, other than that, I don't recommend too much. Because, you know, you're going to spend money on a Dragonite Gnome bait, and then that Dragonite Gnome's going to give you, like, 20 Dragonite. It's probably not worth it, for real. And then Pet Gnome bait, you're going to do a Pet Gnome. You're going to get a pet, and it's not going to be one that you need. There's so many pets, like, it's not a... Those aren't good spendages of money, in my opinion. It's like buying a Scratcher and hoping for whatever. Like, you can't, like, specifically... If you could buy Pet Gnome bait and then specifically get one that you need... That'd be cool. Or if you get a Dragonite, if it guaranteed you to get 50 plus Dragonite Gnome or something, Dragonite. But you could still get 20 Dragonite or 10 Dragonite or something instead of 80 or 100 because it's random. And then with the Pet Gnome, you could get a pet that you already have fully ascended, or there's just too many pets for Pet Gnome bait, like, to be worth it. There's like so many pets. There's 391 pets, so if you did like Pet Gnome bait, it'd be a 1 in 391 chance that you get the one you're looking for. Or for me, it would be like a 50. It'd be a what is that? Like a 12% chance or something I get one that I need. Yeah. So I'd spend money on something, and then I'd have a 12% chance to actually, you know, that money not to be wasted. Dragonite Gnome bait would be like, you'd definitely get Dragonite for sure, but it could be 20, it could be 80. So I wouldn't buy it. Only thing I recommend buying are Death Knight armor. Wherever that is. I forget. I don't buy anything, you can tell. The armor somewhere different. It's up here. Yeah. This would be like cosmetic only. Shadow armor. $50 just to have cosmetic. I wonder if anybody ever bought that. I'm sure somebody did because they want to be like the only person that has it. Do you imagine buying like $30 Ebon armor? Or $50 Shadow armor? And there's no like advantage to it. It's all like just for looks. Obsidian armor might be cool, like $5 to have some armor nobody else has. Most likely, like if 100 players walked into the room, like nobody's gonna be wearing that armor except for you. But Death Knight armor is the one. It's got 100, 100, 100, so that's worth it. Because otherwise you can get Dragon and Celestial and just go back and forth. It's everything you need and it's free. These, like, Obsidian Armor, Ebon Armor, and Shadow Armor, they have no... There's no, like, advantage at all. You could do free armor, and it would be the same or better. This is like some of the biggest wastes of money in the game, I guess. And there's definitely bigger wastes of money. At least you get like a cosmetic thing you can wear that's different than everybody else. Definitely bigger wastes of money, but $50 for like just a cosmetic armor, like that's not even like Fortnite. You can get Beavis and Butthead for like $20. You can get Sabrina Carpenter for $10. What is this game like charging you $50 for shadow armor? Fortnite, it's like $10 for custom stuff, like to look different, or 20 max. This game, 50, even though like barely anybody plays it. Why are they doing it? They should lower these costs. Should be like 5, 7, 50, and 10 or something. And people might buy it. Death Knight armor, though, totally worth it. 100% of all souls, gold, and experience. If you buy, especially the earlier you buy it, like as soon as possible, bang. That's how you're paying for the game. Boom, right there. Now forevermore, you got 100% extra. And you got a little bit of VIP, which gives you something too. Alright, I better go. I'm missing 20 troops? I didn't even see that. Am I? Where was that? I don't know. I forget what button I pushed. Oops, I put the wrong armor on. I don't like that armor. Yeah, it's mostly like PvP troops and stuff like that. I chose the wrong armor bonus. I always keep it on. Now that I'm higher level, I definitely don't need souls, so I always choose dragon armor. Isn't it like collection? I don't know, I forget already. This? Alright. Yeah, I'm missing 20 troops. How many are you missing? How many are you guys missing? Put it in the chat how many troops you're missing. I'm missing 20. Let's see what they are. I'll show you. They're all like pay troops. Pay troop, pay, or PvP or pay troops, you know? Like, I'm not gonna waste gold marks or silver marks. I'm definitely not gonna waste gold marks, and then I'm not gonna waste time to get enough VP to use silver marks. It's not really wasting time, though. I guess if you have the silver mark ones, those are cool. But, like, I don't have Astaroth. That was like a pay troop. I think this is PvP. This one... I forget how you got this one. That's a campaign mythic, right? You had to pay. This one is just rare and no reason to get it, but I'll get it one day. I just haven't put in the work for it, because the work is stupid and not worth, you know, you don't get paid very much. It's like $1 an hour. This, an Immortal that I just don't have. Immortal. Another PvP troop. I think PvP, I don't know. Might be campaign. I think that's campaign, huh? PvP. I think PvP. I think PvP. It's the last Sentinel I need. Last tarot card I need. Or no, I need 2 now. I think PvP. I think PvP. PvP or something. PvP. They're mostly PvP, like gold mark, silver mark, weird stuff, and then you take out the PvP and the pay troops. I don't know, I forget how you get Dagonath. You got Immortals, that's PvP technically. You got Horde Mimic Mythic. So however you get Dagonath and then Horde Mimic. Some of them aren't even available yet, like one of these 2 tarot cards you can't even get yet, I think. So yeah, I mean, I'm missing this many because they keep putting in new, like, PvP mythics and stuff. Pay troops. So yeah, that's how many, like, PvP and pay troops there are, the PP troops. But anything you can get for free, I pretty much have everything. I think this is the only, the only thing that, Immortals, I guess. These are pay ones, right? You had to pay for the, I think if you pay, you get these easier for sure, right? So a lot of this stuff is all about money. That's why I'm missing them. The only two that I feel like I could, maybe Demonic Sentinel and Horde Mimic, are two that I could have got without spending money. The rest of them I could have got if I would have spent money, I think. At least a lot of them. Might not be every single one of them. There might be like a Silver Mark PvP, a Legendary or something here and there. But I'm missing 20 troops. That's not bad. I think I had it down to like 2 or 3 at one point. 2 or 3 or 4. Definitely could count on one hand like how many troops I was missing. But nowadays, they don't make it super easy to be getting all the troops. They want you to spend a lot of money to do that now. Used to be able to do it free to play. King of Cups in the vault? Okay. So that's the one that I could have got. Welsh Mr. Alien's missing 140. Funky Town's missing 69. Sauna's missing 36. Yoke's missing 38. Alright, so I'm not doing too bad. I'm only missing 20. Yeah, I think that's it for today, y'all. We are... loving life. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Get about the channel comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. I'll go eat lunch, and then I'm going to jump on some EverQuest and record for tomorrow, or maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll see y'all Monday for the next stream. What is it? We got Suncrest. We got World Event. So I'll see you then. Thank you so much for joining me today. We got Funky Town, Texas, Welsh Mr. Alien, Yoke the Ham, Sauna, Can Grim Caldero. We got Funky, we got Can, we got Welsh Mr. Alien, we got Lady Outfield, Yoke, Can Grim, Trey, Bobuff. Trey, you said Lower Guck, right? Sky Monkey, Burial Phantom, Jam Ricks, Anita, Chad the Clipbound. Sean was here. Hey, Sean, I think you asked me a question. I answered at the beginning of the stream, too. It's like the Doomed Shovel, Doomed Blade, the weapon for Dustbringer. It's like the Ankh Nefertani, I think. Stone Slicer and Glowing Core are the good weapons, if that was you that asked that. Got Yoke, JM Ricks, Trey, Anita. Trey with a 5. I forgot to heart it, but there you go. You got 8 likes, man. That's good. Sky Monkey, Funky Town, Anita. Anita, with the gifted, went to Lester's Banana. That's a good one. Got Chad, Funky Town. Funky Town was first. Yoke was second. Chad was third. Let's see who YouTube likes today. Trey, 325 experience is number 1. Chad, with 175 experience is number 2. And Yoke, Funky, Sauna, all tied for third with 150 experience. Special shout out to Chad, Anita, and Trey for keeping those lights open and those doors on. Still missing banners too? I got all the banners. Mostly if you're missing banners, it's probably warband stuff. If it's not warband stuff, then you got way more problems. Like you're probably not paying any attention to your underworld or factions or something. But most people, if you're missing a couple banners, it's like the warband shop because it needs to rotate for you or something. Team slots is money. If you have all the team slots, it's like a VIP thing. Like it's not like I didn't do something. Like team slots is money thing. Banners, you could have all 85 as long as you've been around long enough to see all the warband banners. Team slots, you'd have to spend money to get that 100%. Pets is super hard to get all the pets. There's like cosmetic pets that are never coming back, golden pets that are never coming back. There's a couple pets that were only for money. So it's like, even if I had every pet I could have, I'd probably still be short by probably like 10 or something. Weapons, same problem as pets. Like, a lot of them are super old or never coming back or pay weapons. So it's really hard to get every single weapon. If I had every weapon I could ever have, I would probably only have like a couple more because I've pretty much got every weapon I've ever seen. So maybe like 610 or something if I had gone crazy on since the beginning somehow. And then troops you already saw. Most of them are PvP or pay troops, the PP troops. Or the super rare Horde Mimic Mythic or Sentinels. So I wouldn't feel bad at all if you don't have all the team slots or all the pets or all the weapons. That's like, banners and troops are probably the two easiest. But even with troops, you gotta spend money and get really rare troops, so it's possible, I guess. It would be possible to have all troops. So all banners would be the first easiest to do, and then probably all troops would be the next easiest. Unless you're gonna spend money, and then I guess if you're gonna spend money, team slots would be the second easiest. If you're trying to get like all these to 100% and you're willing to spend money, it would go banners, then team slots, then troops. And then it's not, you can't even use money to get all pets or weapons unless you like go back in time or something. Maybe eventually if you paid attention to like every offer you see. But that would be the order. You need 14 weapons per kingdom to 2030? Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys are the best. Have a good one. See ya Monday. Keep on keeping on, you know. Peace out.